Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of IBTE Sports Podcast. You got your boy Lawrence, Kenny, Phil, and Neil. We are back. Another week. Another week of health. Another week of, football started, so that's good. How y'all feeling? How y'all living? What's up with y'all?
I'll see y'all week 6.
Football started?
Football?
Oh, I thought that was this weekend.
How about you, Phil? Football started for you, man?
Pretty good, yeah. You know, some ups and downs, but mostly up. So, hey, good to be here. Talk about some stuff.
Wait, why hasn't football started for you, Kenny?
Yeah, what happened?
Neil, what sport are they talking about, Neil? They must be talking like European football, right? Like
I'll see y'all in 6 weeks.
Wait, did the CFL start this week?
I thought. I get. They're talking about the European.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah, 6 weeks. I'll see y'all in 6 weeks.
Yeah, man. So that's how we feeling after week 1 already.
My whole team's hurt.
Yeah, it's a brutal sport, man.
One game.
Every play is a 5-second car crash. So
one game, my whole team gets hurt.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all.
Wait, so who got hurt on the Rams?
Offensive tackle, offensive guard, starting wide receiver.
So we lost before the game started. We lost Darius Williams for 6 weeks. He's on IR for 6 weeks. We lost Puka Nacua. He'll be back week 5. We lost Robert Havenstein before the game started. He's our starting right tackle. We lost in game. We lost Steve Avila, who played 17 games last year, starting left guard, gone. We lost our starting left tackle, carted off the field, gone. We lost our starting right guard in game. These are all in game, gone. Then we lost our backup right guard. So, and then we had our backup left guard moved to right guard, and our backup left guard moved to left tackle, and had our third string left guard come in and play left guard. So basically, we lost our whole offensive line, literally our whole offensive line. I think the only person that stayed.
So you said all of that just to say you lost everybody.
Pretty much. That's what I said. I literally, before I even said that, what did I say?
Open with we lost. I lost
my whole team.
Damn.
And they said Puka's injury is a minimum of 4 weeks. It might even be longer.
Yeah, it's I wonder who picked them in the Dynasty League.
Dynasty is fine because you have them for the future.
Yeah, but
redraft where it sucks.
Redraft is tough. Unless I kind of wanted to stay. I got sold by Cup last year, so I just stayed away.
I knew he was gonna have a good year this year.
And redrafts.
I bet.
I smoked Phil in fantasy too.
No, you didn't. You smoked him, or you beat him by 100th of a point.
Cooper Cup.
Yeah, he had Goff and Cooper in the last game.
He was talking about that shit all day. Said, I got a chance to beat Neil. I got a chance. And then he said, oh, man.
I went into the game. I was like, damn, Phil beat me. I was like, I don't even care. Marvin Harrison Jr.
I was doing the same thing. I didn't
had no points. Literally, everybody I was expecting to put points. I had no points. And then I go into the last night game. I'm like, okay, Cooper Kupp has 21 targets. There's no way I fucking lose. And I had Jameson Williams on my bench.
0.2 lost by.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's a dog, man.
I'd like to point out that this week is a perfect example of why no one should still be using kickers in their stupid fantasy football leagues.
Oh, well, I had
because he was on the wrong end of it.
Nick Moody?
They're literally no one uses skill when they put a kicker on their team. They just pick up whoever. So losing because someone's kicker put up 26 points, which, by the way, I think there was 4 kickers for 20 points this week.
I think Blake Groupie for the Saints.
I won my matchup
Aubrey,
I won Yahoo
Moody,
League
Boswell
because I had San Francisco defense and Jake Moody, and Jake Moody put up 26 points, and the San Francisco defense put up 6. He had Aubrey who put up 21 points. Now, granted, listen to this: Jake Moody on my team outscored CeeDee Lamb, Marvin Harrison Jr., Kenneth Walker,
I just saw the name,
Ramondre Stevenson, Dalton Kincaid, DJ Moore. He outscored my whole team except for Jameson Williams and Josh Allen.
And
My
Neil.
kicker.
What strategy did you use when selecting Jake Moody? And
I
putting him
auto
in your lineup?
drafted. He was auto drafted.
Oh,
Exactly. And
so
this
that
is
that to
exactly
me is why
reason.
kickers are the dumbest thing ever. Because somebody is winning and losing because of a random pick that nobody cares about.
Yep.
Jake
I
Moody will
asked
be on
too.
waivers in 4 weeks. whether or not he's
Imagine. Listen, what's the name? Was it Billy in our league? Say we got kickers and defense. Say he goes and gets New Orleans defense or one of the kickers. He instead of scoring 55 points, he could have probably scored 100 and probably had a chance at winning.
He scored
120.
55 points.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
He got
Yes,
dog.
all time low of the armchair.
That's the lowest
Is
we've ever
that is
had.
that the that's got to be the lowest, right?
I think that's the lowest, Kenny.
I'm pretty sure.
Or
I think
it's
someone
it's
scored
really
75 before, so it might be low.
yeah, it's really it's in that range. I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah, but to see it week 1 was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen it that early.
Yeah.
I think if we were gonna see it, it'd be week 1 because everybody just putting in whoever they think and nobody.
How'd you guys do in all your fantasy leagues though?
I was 2-2.
2-2. What about you, Kenny?
I say 3-0-1 because the one league is run by my daughter as well. She makes most of the moves, so we lost by 2 points. She made a good debut.
Okay. Oh, so she actually picked.
Yeah, she picked the team with my guidance, obviously. But now that we have the players, I let her pick who she wants to put in the lineup.
Ah, nice. Okay.
That's nice.
She's like, who's this?
Yeah, so I just pretty much I'm like, just pick. Okay, but so we lost by 2 points, so I'll take it.
Yeah. What about you, Phil?
1-3, and I lost the dynasty by 2
All
points as well. So yeah,
Tragic.
yeah. And guess what? Monday Night Football game.
And he was wondering why they said his team sucked.
He said, is Brees coming back on the field? Is Brees coming back on the field?
They took Aaron Rodgers out. They took many people out, but they left Russell Brees Hall in.
Yeah, I had a clean sweep 4-0. I think every win I had was 20 plus points.
This is really just piss poor luck by Billy's team though. He had Joe Burrow, Josh Jacobs, DeAndre Swift, Amon-Ra, Brandon Ayuk, Dalton Kincaid, Christian Kirk, Jordan Addison, and Justin Herbert.
All dudes that had
just
duds.
bad luck.
Yeah, every dude had duds, but it won't be like that for the whole season. So
I hope not. Imagine again. Javon,
that'd be if those guys right there have sorry seasons, their teams are going to be sorry too.
Yeah.
So
you got Javon in the chat. How we doing?
Yeah, Javon. Our guy Kenny went all the way down there.
Wade County, how we doing?
They lost by field goals with Justin Fields running quarterback power.
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure what he's referring to.
All right, so let's start. Let's get it.
Well, because you also keep saying he was running quarterback power, and that is just blatantly not true.
No, I'm breaking balls. I didn't watch the whole game because obviously Saints played at the same time. I was taking peeks. Yeah, I was taking peeks at the game, but
I will tell you,
I'm breaking balls.
The optimist in me says, if you're going to lose, that was the best way to lose because you're going to be able to fix your because you're going to be able to fix your offense. That's just going to happen. You're not going to be bad in offense all year. But if your defense stunk, then you'd be in trouble. So I'm cautiously optimistic.
We'll get to it. Let's go. Let's recap the first 2 nights. Last Thursday, last Friday. We had the Ravens and the Chiefs. What's your thoughts on that game? Was it everything you expected to be? Some surprises?
Well, you three should be surprised because I'm the only one.
Yeah, I picked the Ravens.
If Likely's toe doesn't hit the line, the Ravens win that game. I think. So.
And if my aunt had a penis, she'd be my uncle.
That's crazy.
Just saying.
Guidelines.
I didn't use any legal words. I used scientific phrasing.
Scientific phrasing.
I think the game was close, obviously. But I think
worthy is special.
Very possibly could be an AFC Championship game.
Thank you, Bills, for giving the Chiefs.
I think for sure.
And I think I don't know. I think if they see them, I don't know. It was a good game. I think the Ravens should have won that game. But
what's up, Rick? How are we doing?
And I've been kind of saying Justice Hill was going to get his opportunity to score fantasy points too with the receiving side of things. So that was nice seeing that kind of turn out because I got him on most of my teams. Be a viable option.
Yeah, I mean Lamar definitely had a wide open game-winning touchdown pass that he just blew it. So
and he also said that wasn't to Zay Flowers, which makes that worse too.
That makes it significantly worse.
Yeah, and I was like, oh Lord, that's really bad, then Lamar.
And do we not understand that there were multiple bad throws? Because even the one that likely had to leave the game on because he threw it 100 feet over his head and he landed on his shoulder. Like we don't even mention that one. Like that was bad too.
He had some bad throws. He had some rough throws. Yeah. I mean, Chiefs defenses. I mean, they're serviceable.
Yeah, but those were two open passes. Like Chiefs defense, like those are open passes though. Like it's not like anyone.
Listen, shout out to Justice Hill, and I want to know what the O-line coach or the offensive coordinator was thinking with the game on the line, leaving Justice Hill versus Chris Jones on the last two plays of the game. That was absolutely insane. But he held it down though. He was fast, bro. He let him get to Lamar. So
that's what he was thinking. He said, I got a guy, I got a dog.
I was like, that's a bold move down in the clutch.
Would just like to point out, this is why I was not super high on Derrick Henry this year. Did we see his usage in this game? I think that is going to be how they treat Derrick Henry out here.
No. I think it goes based on how the game is going. Like if they're up, he's gonna be in the game. But like if they're down, he can't really catch the ball.
No, I think that's the goal. I don't think they want him to be a super workhorse though. I think they want to pick and choose their places. Like I think the days of Derrick Henry being the workhorse where he's in there, I think those days are past us. I think they're gonna pick their spots. Like they did the first drive, he was in there a ton, and then it was like their starting running back looked like it was Justice Hill.
Yeah.
Right.
So I picked him up. On the league chats, I was like, yeah, Justice Hill. They're like, what you talking about? He's not even gonna play. It's gonna be Derrick Henry the whole time. I said,
he's like,
Derrick Henry can't catch. He can't catch. So it limits how, especially in this day and age. They gotta change the whole offense to fit him.
I wouldn't say that change their whole.
I don't think that
their offense. I think it's just a matter of they don't want to run him in the ground. He's old.
Yeah, plus you got Lamar too. Like you have viable options. It's not like we either pass all day or we get Derrick Henry involved. I don't think it's like
I think if Derrick Henry were 24 years old, they wouldn't be having this conversation. But he's not. So I think they're just saying we're not going to use him and give him the ball 25 times a game because we have to have Derrick Henry healthy in January. Yeah. That's just what I think.
That's when the cold hit and the defenders got to continuously hit somebody.
They don't want to be hitting him.
Yeah, it's going to get wicked.
The Cowboys are not coming.
Here come Cowboys fans.
The Cowboys are not coming, bro.
What Beast Mode said? He said over. What's the meaning?
We're not going to say
run through a mall
coming because this is what they do the beginning of every year.
Yeah.
They played the worst quarterback in football.
We them boys.
I don't want to hear it.
Who?
The Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
They played against the worst quarterback in football, which we'll get to after. But
we're gonna get there. Now going to Friday night in Brazil.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not watch this game, so I don't.
You didn't watch it? It was pretty good until
it was a good game. Well, I mean, even then, imagine the game was like they weren't winning that game anyways. Like it was over, and you lost your quarterback for a significant amount of time, possibly trying to get a Hail Mary playoff.
Yeah, that's what he got hurt on.
Pretty much, there was like 10 seconds left. It was a play to set up the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
He
dumped it off quick to whoever the running back was, and then got injured during it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the hyperextension of the knee.
That was like a classic soccer field / turf, right? That's why.
Yeah, that says Azteca Studia Azteca. Yeah. So that's
It's just different. It's just different.
Bro, it's not meant to hold 265 pound guys that run
after the game.
Like different studs on the cleats. They had to change. They had to change to the long spikes, and that kind of helped. But
I just wonder, like, what are warm-ups for? Because not one of them had the right cleats on for the game.
He said he's been waiting the whole year.
Like,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what cleats would have helped them. I don't think it would have even.
Nah.
No,
I think it's the cut of the grass too.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's crazy how like not one person seemed to have been prepared. They all were changing their cleats every time.
And true. But yeah, I felt like once they changed to those long studs, it was better for them. They stopped slipping.
Deshaun Watson is that bad if you're not watching for the past 3 seasons. But
yeah,
continue.
Yeah, we're not about to make this into the Cowboy Central. That's what we don't do.
Watson's bad. Watson is very bad.
I know everybody probably can echo this. They need to fire that GM for New York. Barkley is still that dude. 4 touchdowns. Neil, you missed it.
Joe Shane.
Yeah, he's still that dude. That's all you need to know. The New York Giants messed up.
Oh, I heard about that.
You're frozen, right? Oh no, you're changing it. Okay.
No, I wasn't changing. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. But yeah, I heard about the Saquon shit, and I agree. Get the fuck.
Yeah, he put your full name out there. Damn, Lawrence.
No, he just tagged me. That's all. He just tagged me. Yeah, he's just making sure I see it, so I can't duck. As the moderator of this, I can skip past that comment now.
When it comes to Saquon, I think it's one game. So Saquon did the same shit in New York. It's one game. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he can stay healthy. Let's see what happens. Like that's why New York got rid of him, because of health problems. They don't want to pay him because of health problems. So if Philly wants to take that, pay the contract. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Because I mean, obviously everybody loves to see Saquon play. He's a fucking beast. I'd love to see him play as well. Let's just hope he can stay healthy. Which I think being on a better team, a team that knows how to have a better quarterback, they don't have to utilize them so much. Yeah, less workload.
Yeah. And does anyone think those were the emptiest 278 passing yards you've ever seen from a quarterback?
From who?
That much?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, it felt like a lot.
Because I mean, after those first couple drives.
Well, you had the 70 yarder.
Yeah.
From AJ Brown, you had Barkley with a bunch of catches, and you had Devonta Smith too.
Because if you actually watch that game, I don't think anyone left that game saying like, "Oh, that was a good game by Jalen Hurts." But then you look at the stat line, and it's like 280, 2 touchdowns. But then
it evened out.
But it
evened out. So
dump offs all bad.
Then he had the fumbles too. He had 2 fumbles, lost 1, 2 picks. I mean,
that pick was real. That pick was like
both of them were bad. Yeah,
like JV, like what are you doing? This is 2 high versus 1 high. What are you doing? Throwing the ball down the seam with 2 safeties. It's like, bro, what's going on? Like, why throw that?
It's like me and Madden.
So
I'll get someone down there.
And that tush push, it's gonna work from time to time, but that thing ain't as automatic as it used to be.
Yeah, they definitely did some talking on the sideline.
Yeah,
they showed a video of it. Yeah.
Because it's gonna work. Don't get me.
It takes that center knowing I'm about to get crushed and I have to get pushed.
But I'm telling you, I don't think it's gonna work as well as it used to.
No.
They thought it was sweet. They all said, "Oh, it's no big deal. We can still do it." Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, if he tried to stab pad at the end of the game, it's crazy.
Kenny, going to your Steelers and Falcons, man. What you was there live? You went to Atlanta with the family vacation. I got my satisfaction from seeing that the team lost and you went out there. So I'm glad you was with the fam.
Damn.
I'm even happier they lost while you was there, because it feels good. It feels good. But how what you think of the game? What'd you see from the Falcons?
TJ Watt is really good at football, in case you guys didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he was good. But every time I turned the game on, I would switch between the tabs. And then literally it's him in the backfield chasing after Kirk.
Like, there are some conspiracy theorists on the internet that think the Falcons didn't line up under center and didn't run play action passes because Kirk Cousins is secretly still hurt and his Achilles isn't healthy. No, they didn't go under center or do play action passes because TJ Watt was living in the back.
I saw that too. I saw that on Twitter too.
But like,
people were saying that.
And I just don't. My belief is that it's because T.J. Watt was living in the backfield. So if he ran any sort of play action, he was going to murder Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
And if he had to drop back, if he had to go under center, by the time he dropped back, T.J. Watt was going to be waving at him. So I just think that it was a terrible matchup for Caleb McGarry. He was a turnstile at right tackle.
I think that's a terrible matchup for any offensive lineman.
Oh, 100%. But Caleb McGarry is like also like our weak link on our offensive line to begin with. So with an older quarterback who's rusty, who hasn't played in half a year because he missed 8 weeks last season, I mean, it was just a very bad week 1 matchup. But our defense looks great. I mean, you allowed 6 field goals.
Six tough field goals too. That.
And Justin Fields has been the Falcons' kryptonite since he has come into the league. Like the Falcons always struggle against him because he can break the pocket, and we always struggle to set the edge, and that's been a problem with the Falcons since John Abraham was there. So I'm cautiously optimistic about the rest of the season still.
There's always next week, right?
It's next week.
I mean, I'm still just as confident about week 2 as I was before this game.
Okay.
I don't know. I listen. This is what they usually call the Monday after Sunday is overreaction Monday.
Right. That's why I'm not going to overreact and change my mind like
it's
that.
It's one game. It's being 0-1 doesn't mean shit. I mean, unless it's a bad 0-1, like the Panthers, for example, they're 0-1. They're in trouble. Like once again, they're in trouble. Like they're just bad.
Stinky.
Real stinky.
Going from there, Bears, Titans. Neil,
my Titans look real good.
They felt good, and then they just collapsed under every type of pressure possible. Will Levis gave us one of the most iconic, devastating pictures of all time. I said not all time, but in the last 5 years, probably.
Like, just don't throw that ball. Like
pick of the week, probably.
Don't throw the ball. Like just
in both terms.
Just don't throw that ball. Like
what? I mean, I would just like to point out last week, I believe I remember asking, what has Will Levis done for us to all of a sudden just believe in him?
Believe in the Titans, right?
Well, not even Titans. I said him specifically.
Right.
And he showed you exactly why he might just be Desmond Ridder. Because he did absolutely nothing except make awful mistakes. Literally, all you had to do is just. Did you see what his own coach said? If we just punted the ball on first down, we would have probably.
Did him and Malik Willis have much different Sunday or game week 1?
Malik Willis was.
He only got in for like 2.5 plays.
He couldn't even get the pass off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
He was supposed to let that. That was his moment right there. He's supposed to just let that go, Hail Mary.
And also, we don't need to worry about Caleb not throwing 100, right?
I mean, that's definitely
that's a problem.
It's definitely cause for concern. But again, it is week 1.
It's week 1, and it's not only is it week 1.
29 passes and 93 yards.
That's why I said that it's cause for concern. Crazy. But he didn't make mistakes. Like it'd be one thing if he 93 yards and had 3 picks with it. Like,
and that Titans defense is insane.
Yes,
they're insane. So that's why, I mean, when I was looking at over-unders for win,
you had all 3 phases in a lot of these games this week too. A lot of special teams plays. Tons of that kickoff return, I like it. I like the
new format.
Yeah, I think there was like one return touchdown.
I like it because it gives an opportunity for stuff to actually be returned instead of it. I
still think they're trying to kick out the end zone. Not like Kyle Shanahan said to one of the broadcasters, like last year's average starting position was the 26. Now if you kick it out of the end zone, it's at the 30s. Like I'm telling my kicker to kick it out of the end zone because there's no difference.
Yeah, because you don't want to risk them housing one.
Exactly.
You know, because I think the rate for returns goes way higher with this format
because it turns into a run play. So if you get a guy back there like Cordero Patterson who was great at reading holes, all he's got to do is catch it, break past the line of scrimmage, and he's gone.
Yep.
What else?
But yes, Caleb Williams. I mean, that was obviously. I mean, it's scary that he didn't break 100. But if you're a Bears fan, you're telling yourself he didn't make any mistakes and we won the game. Like that's what you got to tell yourself.
He messaged his punter, "Don't worry, you never."
If he like, because I didn't watch it so much. I was more red zone. But I'm hoping they get on the 4:00 game, or they're gonna have them.
They got Sunday night this week.
Yeah.
Oh, who they play?
CJ Stroud.
Texans. Caleb Williams and CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah. Oh, now if he had trouble with the Titans, he gonna have a real hard time.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be and it's gonna be pass rushers that can get to you, and then run 4 threes.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah, Chaz. That's I believe that too. I agree. I agree with that. I think they did enough in the offseason. And I feel like the Titans every year they got a good base for defense. They always got some dudes over there. Always got good linebackers too.
And they have the best defensive tackle in football.
Oh, that you're crowning them now?
Oh,
he's next up?
Well,
he's next up?
I mean, he was close when Aaron Donald was in.
I mean, Chris Jones is still alive.
Chris Jones was a threat.
Yeah, Chris Jones.
Like you said, you come on, bro.
Yeah, Chris Jones.
And Quinnen Williams is still a person.
Yeah.
Bless you.
There's some
tackles
dudes.
or
but he's up there.
Yeah, there's some dudes, man. It's just not as talked about because they're overshadowed, obviously, by Aaron. But then also
Dexter
the pass rushers.
Lawrence is a dog too.
Yeah, Dexter Lawrence.
I'm just saying, but I mean, he's in that conversation with those guys for sure.
I would say, yeah, definitely. Was it Simmons and I would say Simmons and Jones are those guys next up to be able to figure out who's next.
Yeah, Simmons and Jones for sure. I think that might be 2 and 3. What's the next game you want to talk
about? Phil.
Yeah.
Phil,
did you take that money line bet that we talked about 3 weeks ago?
He did.
He did?
I put it
in he posted it. He posted that in the fourth quarter. Like, he was like, give me my money.
Because 3 weeks ago, Phil and I were sitting in Discord and we were saying all the reasons why the Patriots could actually win this game.
And they did exactly that.
Yeah, he goes, you know what? I like it.
Yeah, because I was looking at FanDuel and they had a boost for if you use this, you get a boost
money line.
Yeah, I was like,
yep.
Everything else is like plus 100 and the Patriots like plus 340. I was like,
what did you get it at? What did you get it at?
Plus 340, and it got boosted to plus 600, plus 600.
I did the same thing. I did the same thing for New Orleans. New Orleans was at 175.
Yeah, I did it for
plus 175.
No, negative 175.
It wasn't. If they were the underdogs against the Panthers, he could have gone the show. He could have gone. I don't care if they would have won. He wouldn't have been able to go on this show.
Yeah. So yeah.
Nah, they ain't gonna be.
I am glad I used that money line. Thank you, Kenny. Yeah. So it went from 340 plus 610. So.
But the more we started talking about it, the more we were both like, I mean, it could happen.
It could
happen. They're going to be disciplined on. They're going to be disciplined on defense. They got the DBs to cover people.
Well,
Chase was nowhere to be found.
Because we didn't know T. Higgins was going to be out, but he was banged up. Chase, we didn't know if he was going to sign back yet.
I'm so glad I didn't pick T. Higgins.
They don't have Mixon anymore.
So glad I didn't pick him.
When we started,
and shout out Stevenson too.
And they always start off slow.
Yeah, and Joe Burrow has had 2 shit years in a row. 3 shit years.
Yeah, I think
he had 4 good weeks last year.
Bro, hold on. Did y'all see the video where he can't pick up the Gatorade bottle?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But did you? A lot of doctors said last year with the wrist thing. They said they've seen plenty of people like that are dart players experience the injury he had that aren't able to play darts again. So how if you can't play darts again after that injury, how you think you can be an NFL quarterback?
And then I don't know if y'all saw James Jones. He said, what did he just say? He said, we keep letting him live off of the Super Bowl appearance. He's probably the most overrated quarterback right now.
Oh shit.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy. Oh. He had everybody at the table. He had Shady's folding his arms, leaning back. I can't argue with you. It's time. TikTok. Yeah, everybody, he said everybody else gets cooked.
I mean, he definitely got crowned, right? And he could probably lose that crown. I mean, he really
Yeah.
probably could, to be honest.
We thought he was that dude.
Because
Well, do you know
what have you done for me lately?
The problem is
That's
just that
Listen to
he's the
England.
only dude other than Tom Brady to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. So that's why it's like that's why he got crowned. So until someone else does it, everyone's like going to have this little shiny.
Yeah, because he was talking about. He brought up the point. He said we seen Lamar do it with nobody. We seen Mahomes do it with nobody. We've seen Josh Allen do it with nobodies, and now Burrow don't have everybody.
Time out.
So,
He said Jimmy Butler.
I'm just relaying what he said.
No,
It was interesting.
But like, when have we seen Lamar or Josh Allen do it with nobody because they haven't made it to the Super Bowl yet?
True.
No, I'm just
saying. His point was those guys get killed more than he does. That's what he was bringing up. He said we bash these other dudes so much, but we never talk about Joe Burrow.
And that part I could agree with.
That's
but for him to say that they've done it with nobody, but what have they done?
That's true too.
So like,
lose.
They haven't done nothing.
Like he's not wrong.
Yeah, Lawrence, awards don't matter, right?
Awards don't matter.
Awards don't
Bro,
matter.
I would. That Bills game was.
But for
the
spicy.
I was scoreboard watching, and I said, "What is going on?"
If the Arizona Cardinals second
Cardinals was getting after
if he had more than one target, then
So if the Cardinals actually threw the ball to the most NFL ready wide receiver that we've seen in a while,
could he see him?
Yeah, they put some tape out there. They saying he was
lollygagging.
Yeah, it looked like he was getting locked up or not trying.
All I'm saying is
he was open.
Listen, as much as he was like an absolute dog at Ohio State and everything, the way that he did come into this league and approach things, I think I would have been a little skeptical about taking him over some of these dudes and now it does look like, the tape.
Because Neighbors is explosive, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it just kind of looks like he don't want to.
Which a lot of the top analysts said that because they said he got that dog in him.
That's the one thing I will give the Giants credit for, which obviously I'm sure that they hyped up Neighbors because they knew they weren't going to get Marv. But when they were in the discussion process, they said it was really a toss-up between the two of them, and they didn't know which one they wanted. So,
I think they picked right though.
They had.
It's not one game. It's one game. It's one game.
Yeah, that was
definitely only one game. So I don't want to overreact to it. But when you look at
his father is who his father is, he got greatness in his blood. He gonna figure it out. And if he doesn't,
bust.
That's gonna be tough.
Oh, very tough.
But I wonder, like, does he not want to be there? Because
I think
that's not true because they did a whole like media rollout with him and Kyler before he was even getting drafted. They were working out together.
I think it was just first game jitters, man.
Do they play Call of Duty together?
We overlook what it's like to be 22 years old and play a fucking opening day NFL football game. Like
you're not wrong.
It's a little crazy.
They're gonna work.
When they asked Kyler about it, did you hear Kyler? It's not my job to get him the ball. And I was like, actually, that is like
literally your job. Like,
yeah.
Also, it's not like he was playing in the easiest place ever.
He probably was saying scheme wise, but that was probably a bad way to say it because you're the quarterback. You can force him the ball, but he probably meant scheme wise in his mind.
and that is what he meant. Well, like the thing, like there's so many.
We already don't like you. Like
yes, that's like as a quarterback too. Like that people are keep your mouth shut. Shut up.
Yeah.
Just all you gotta do is say like it was week 1. He'll be involved. We're not gonna worry.
Yeah.
Also,
he went on to talk about the OC. And
it's his job. It's his job, not mine.
Also, a quarterback that's also pretty rusty too, who's been injured, who only played in a couple games last year. Kyler Murray. He also is kind of
he back to who he was though.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
James Conner showed out too.
Yeah, James
Conner did play very good.
James Conner in that offense. That's a perfect.
I guess it was, but it was only 162 yards. It's not like it was all that.
Right.
No big deal.
Jordan Mason could have did that. Come on. Easy.
No, I'm saying passing. Kyler only threw for 162.
Oh, I think about
yeah.
162. Oh shit.
I thought you were saying James Conner.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, I was saying more like back to himself as far as the running around like a bad toddler in the backfield and then completing passes.
He's a gamer. Come on, we know this.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, what that if that's what he is, then they got bigger problems than Marvin Harrison only getting one target. Just
I'm
saying.
talking about the playing. I'm not talking. I ain't even know the stats. Like I said, I saw the game a little bit. I saw the Bills was down, and then obviously they.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of these 1:00 games like in person at all. I was scoreboard watching. I can't lie to anybody.
The Cardinals and Bills. That was a good game.
I know they were winning.
To the last drive.
I mean, you were occupied. We know this, Kenny.
No, it was definitely a good game. And Kyler missed Marvin Harrison Jr. wide open.
Yes,
yeah. Wide open to win the game.
Going from there, we had Texans and Colts. It's going to be probably the quarterback
Ant-Man.
Quarterback battle of the AFC South, man.
That's my other team I picked this year was the Colts.
Yeah, he completed like 45% of his passes, but that throw was beautiful and that overshadowed 45%.
9 of 19, 212.
That's a social media throw.
He completed 12 less passes than Kyler and still threw for 50 more yards on him.
that bomb to Alec Pierce.
Bro, that throw it was like 75 yards in the air. It was fucking insane, that throw. That shit was insane.
That throw will feed families.
That thing,
generations.
It was nutty. And he slipped.
He said he down there somewhere. That's all he did. He down there somewhere. I gotta get this ball out.
I think the Colts will be fine.
What do y'all think about the Texans?
I think the Texans are gonna
Diggs and
Nico and Diggs was eating.
And Mixon.
Was Diggs eating? I mean, he had 2 touchdowns, but it was 33 yards. Like, I'm just saying because of Diggs' history. If 2 of those catches weren't touchdowns, do we think Diggs would have been all happy in the press conference at the end of the game like he was?
He got no choice.
I don't think so. Well, now he's got no choice. But I'm saying, if Diggs caught 6 for 33 and no touchdowns,
you are no longer the best. You are no longer the best receiver on the team.
I'll tell you what. He's got a good problem on his hands over there. Quarterback.
Oh yeah.
CJ Stroud's got a good problem on his hands.
Tank Dell. John Mechie was out, but like he's a 4.
Aren't they going to trade him? I feel like they're going to trade him.
I think they are.
John Mechie would be.
I think he was a healthy scratch.
He'd be a possible number 2 somewhere else, and he's a healthy scratch because they have too many options.
Bama boys, man.
Tight end too. What's his name?
Dalton
Schultz. Like,
yeah. How much did Joe Mixon run for? 150.
Fucking Mixon.
Yeah, Mixon was.
Wait,
dragging
9.
Who did they
He was dragging Colts defenders.
They still got what's called
Pierce.
They still have Damian Pierce. Like Pierce. What is
even their backup tight end Brevin Jordan?
They got Cam Akers as the backup.
What? Cam Akers is over.
Cam Akers is the backup. I think.
Is that a Texan?
I want to say he is. He was in the preseason. He was the backup running back playing.
Oh, he is.
He got no snap. He's not their backup though.
Oh, he's a
Damian
third.
Pierce is the backup.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
Right.
he's 22. Oh yeah, who has number 22? I didn't know he's on the team.
Yeah, they do have a fucking mob, Trey. They do. That shit is crazy. That team is nuts, and I picked them.
They took their time. They drafted really well, and then they hit on their draft picks.
You know what they did, fellas? They took the quarterback last.
You think you got to build a team first, then get a quarterback?
Yes,
maybe.
That's what needs to happen.
Unless it's an absolute can't miss. There's no way I can miss on this. I need this quarterback. Then you take them.
You know what else they do? You know what else they have too is a great coach. Like they have a great head coach.
Yes.
Trey's about to say
D'Amico's good.
Phil, I was just gonna say, like, I wasn't trying to throw shade at the Patriots, but Drake May is not like an absolute can't miss generational guy. There was no reason to take him when you had other.
Yeah, they could have. You could have got an offensive line.
Say you had
why do you keep building?
Right, but now say you had the number 1 pick and like it was Caleb Williams, then take Caleb Williams. But
he said, "Fuck me." We got Jacoby Brissett. Come on, we did good. Andre did good. The defense showed out. Duggar and Mr. Christian Gonzalez locking Jamar Chase up. Hey,
I seen Christian Gonzalez's numbers when he plays against star wide receivers. It's Jalen Ramsey-esque. It's Darrell Revis-esque. Like they don't get any yards on this dude.
Now I can relate.
He's nice.
Yep.
Turn that. Even watch the college stuff from Oregon.
Yeah, he's nice.
He was crazy.
Well, Lawrence, there's your person to replace Judon on the shirt. Christian Gonzalez.
We gotta talk. We gotta
There you
talk about the Saints game a little bit.
They played against a modified middle school.
No, don't diminish the win. All right.
I'm not gonna say anything about who they played against. Obviously, the Panthers suck.
But
they still have to go out and win the game. It's a divisional game.
Yes, they do. We all couldn't be so lucky.
I'll say this. Don't do that. You're gonna have to play. You get to play them twice, and then when you put up 50, it's gonna be shit.
I'm gonna say I'm glad I got to play the modified team this
I would say.
You're gonna say that's a good scrimmage.
I would say if I'm a Saints fan, I would not get that false sense of hope. That's all I'm saying.
No,
you gotta look at it with a grain of salt.
There's no false sense of hope. What I said previously the last 2 weeks on the show is what I wanted to see is more motions.
Olave was super quiet.
Yeah, he didn't have to really do much because the guy is utilizing everybody in the offense.
And they had short fields,
that too.
So you can't blame. If I'm getting the ball at the 40 every time,
and I'm not overreacting to this. I think it was good to see. Last year, the first game we played them, it was 20-17.
Right, they did what they were supposed to do.
So it's and it's the same offense. Only difference is we got the rookie tackle from Oregon State. He played really well. He's second graded in rookies for the week.
He blocked me.
Hey, listen. I love how y'all do this. Because if y'all had the game that the Saints had, it would be all fine and dandy. And especially Statman. Statman will be talking about PFF had my rookie number 2. You would say that.
Why has he got to get so defensive? And all I'm saying, yes, it's a good win. But I'm just saying.
I
wish I got to start the season against a JV team and not fucking TJ Watt. I'm
not gonna lie. I think we started against the Panthers the last 3 seasons.
No, I would definitely.
We played them last year.
We played them last year.
All I was saying was we had to talk about it just because the Saints put up a lot of points. I know it's the Panthers, but still, the Saints look. They look good against the Panthers. They look really good against the Panthers. I just would say if I'm a Saints fan, I'm very happy. I just wouldn't have a false sense of hope. That's all. I would take it with a grain of salt.
I'd be super happy I started with them though, because then your next 3 are Cowboys, Eagles, Falcons. So that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's a huge you just beat an NFL team 47-10. There's no bigger confidence booster than beating a division rival 47-10 to start the year.
Like I said, I'm happy about the stuff that people aren't seeing. The 47 points is cool, fine. I like the distribution between the snaps of everybody. Taysom Hill, AK looked like he was the focal point of the offense. Jawan Johnson had an incredible catch in the game. Carr looked confident. He didn't have to look over his backside shoulder from having Penning blocking for him.
Yeah.
You feel me? So there's little things like that. Obviously, people look at the box score. That's cool, but
on the other side,
the small things were executed in the game.
At what point do we say Bryce Young is not an NFL quarterback?
I said it last week.
Bro, do you know what his QBR was out of 100?
Oh no, he was.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second, Kenny.
He didn't.
I said it
last week.
I said it last week on the podcast, and then I said it in the group chat. I said it in our group chat, and I said, "When are we gonna say Bryce Young isn't an NFL quarterback?" And everybody was like, "Oh, he's too okay." He's just not. He just doesn't look good. He just does not look good. I think he's too fucking small to play quarterback. I do.
I don't even think it's the height. I just think he just might not be good. His QBR out of 100.
Chaz, I'm already on board.
His QBR out of 100 was 10.5.
Yeah, bro. Alontae Taylor, the nickel corner, had 3 sacks in the game.
Quarterback rating out of 158.3 was 32.8. I've never seen numbers so low.
The only thing I would love to see.
Dre Olave. Yeah, Olave wasn't really involved. I'm not too worried about that though.
Yeah, 10.5 is crazy.
Because the guy, the new OC is from the Niners,
and I'm pretty sure it was only that high because he had a rushing touchdown, and QBR is the one that takes into consideration your rushing stats as well.
The only thing I would say about Bryce Young is every single fucking Panthers game I watch, he's literally engulfed.
That's
the only thing.
clearly he's not doing anything to help himself, but like they ain't doing nothing to help him either.
They're like killing his
They-
confidence.
I
They
don't
said
know where the
they said he's
blame
better than CJ because they battled against each other in high school, kind of like how Trevor and Fields did. They grew up against each other, playing against each other, and Bryce used to beat the shit out of CJ every chance. So that's why they would say that.
I mean, Bryce Young. I mean, you can definitely see some flashes of him.
Because they're from
Being a good quarterback.
where are they from? Cali, I think. Yeah, they're from Cali.
So I mean, I'm not. I just wish I could see him behind a real offensive line or
That
against
might
a
take
team
a
that doesn't
while.
have a pass rush. Maybe I don't know, but I would like to see him just play.
Right.
I don't know, man.
And then you also have 3 receivers that run 4.8s, so that doesn't help either. Leggett is slow. At least he looked slow. He couldn't get out of his breaks.
Thielen's fucking 40.
And then you got Deontay Johnson. He jogs his routes. So, but he's a route technician though.
And they have no running backs.
Okay, because the rookie is out is on POP, right?
And and Chuba, they've been trying to get that Chuba Hubbard dude to fucking be a starting running back for 5 years
Since
now.
Christian McCaffrey was there.
Yeah, they've been trying to get him to be their starting running. I guess he had 1,000 yards last year.
Then they brought in Miles Sanders.
I'm excited. I'm excited about Kubiak and what he's gonna bring. Exciting first game to see what he kind of stirred up. Because it's a lot of like, obviously the Niners are incredible, the entire group. For me, I think like him being in that offense, he can use some of the stuff is comparable as far as players, like skill sets and shit like that. So,
See, I'm Trevor and Ocho are live right now.
Oh my god! Wait, what happened?
They're live right now talking about the situation. What happened?
Oh my god! What happened?
The nightcap. He's probably reacting the same thing. They're live right now reacting.
Yo, you good, bro?
Oh man, no. Ocho's a funny dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
What happened?
Ocho.
In the chat. In the chat.
They're
bro.
talking about it. They're live on the nightcap right now. They're talking.
Y'all wanna pop it up?
Nah.
Wait.
We can pop it up. What you saying?
As long as we don't get because we pulled up those NBA highlights or the rookie highlights.
They'll probably copyright it.
They might not be addressing it anymore either. So
Yeah, we don't want to get copyrighted
put
from
it on.
another thing.
Yeah, it was 20 minutes ago. He had over 300,000 people in the chat.
Yeah.
Michelle. That's my Michelle.
All right. Anyways.
Yeah, that's insane. But Kenny just started cracking up. I'm like, because I didn't want to. I didn't have my phone next to me. It's tragic. Oh man. Do we even want to? I don't even want to talk about them. We know that they dog shit. We know he's dog shit.
Wow.
He's overpaid. Daniel Jones, Giants.
You said everything that there is to say about that game.
Skip.
What y'all think about Harbaugh and the Chargers?
I think
running the football, we downhill right now.
I think
J.K. Dobbins is back.
I think they looked as good as they're going to look for as long as that team stays healthy.
Right.
They got a whole bunch of injury-prone people on that team. Obviously, we've seen this time after time. I think Harbaugh is a great coach. We can see that already. But that team
he's excited. You seen the videos with him and Herbert?
Yeah. That team
hitting the bags, hitting the shoulder pads.
You know what they were smart about doing? They said all of our running backs are made of paper mache. Let's go get 6 of them.
Well, just get 10. Yeah,
exactly.
I'll have another.
We just gonna plug and play.
And they're all the same. They're all the same.
Wait, is he limping? Oh yeah, go in. Is he limping?
Oh, he's out.
But JK made his statement, man. I think he ran for $120.
They look good.
Close to that,
I think it was more than that.
I think that's what they
135 on 10 carries.
Joe Alt took Max Crosby out of the game, and people had Max Crosby as defensive player of the year candidate.
Yeah,
Joe Alt delete.
It's a
crazy all that shit.
He's gonna take your.
I love to see that. I mean, as far as like hype was going, that motherfucker provided. I mean, that was crazy.
They have their bookends on.
But that you feel me? Like that's what you do. That's true building around your franchise. You seen your guy break his pinky and his thumb in the game. He's like, all right, we gotta go get a lineman for this dude. Enough's enough. You saw 2 years ago when he had a collapsed lung in the middle of the game. Like, enough is enough.
Yep.
Go protect the $250
Also, Lad McConkey scored.
He's that bad. Trey gonna say that every
Lad
almost every game.
I thought Lad. Had
he did.
Jaden Daniels. I think Ches. I mean, I think he had a good rookie game for himself as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Get the damn ball to Terry, man. What you doing? Stop running.
Oh,
Get the ball to Terry, man. We need Terry for 1,000 this season. We got a little something on it.
please.
I don't know. I'm also. I mean, we haven't talked about it yet, but I just would like to say that even though my team lost,
Oh, they're gonna do that one the last Sunday.
Yeah, we'll do that last.
What else we could talk
who are
about?
some rookies that stood out to y'all?
I want to say
Kind of quiet.
Yeah, being that I missed
hold on.
all the 1 o'clock games live because I was at the game. I read that Jaden Daniels did well, but
Brian Thomas Jr., Jacksonville.
Oh man.
I saw a highlight clip of the
Kenny,
touchdown pass.
I was watching the game. This dude is
Trevor Lawrence.
smooth.
He wasn't even in the screen where Trevor Lawrence threw the ball, and the next thing you know, he appeared like it was a video.
Bro, because I'm watching the game. I'm
watching
watching the game on that, and I saw him throw the ball. I said, "Yo, this is a pick."
Yeah.
Who's he throwing to? And then he comes out of nowhere.
And Xavier Worthy, as advertised, just very
Worthy
good.
would be the one I'd say, because that I was able to obviously watch that game.
And then I'm obviously, as a Rams fan, Jared Verse was unreal. Jared Verse was unreal.
I'm trying to
one of the best offensive lines in football, and he really was everywhere on the fucking field.
I'm trying to find out the Cowboys. The Cowboys had a corner. I think they had a rookie corner out there, and he was playing pretty good against Amari Cooper the whole game. I'm trying to figure out his name.
They have Deshaun Watson at quarterback.
I'm just saying. He said rookies, bro.
Yeah, Verse
I'm not naming a top guy. You feel me?
Verse and Braden Fisk, the 2 rookies that the Rams drafted this year, defensive tackle and defensive end, they looked super fucking good, and I was very happy with that.
Yeah, until that
Lord,
overtime.
it's got to be Kalen Carson.
That overtime. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, he played pretty well. He played. Obviously, it's still Watson at quarterback, but
can we talk about that game now?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Because I was just clowning.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, because we ain't talking about Seattle and Denver. I'm not.
$109 million cap hit if they cut him.
Wait a minute. Remember, we were just clowning Bryce Young. Deshaun Watson's QBR was 9.3.
Wow.
9.3. And he probably paid $9.3 million.
Did he fool us?
No,
he didn't fool me. I told
I'm
you.
talking about early on.
No, he was fucking good in Houston. He was good.
Honestly though,
or did he have D-Hop and he was just throwing the ball?
I was gonna say, go back though and watch those Texans games. A lot of them are either garbage time yards. He was great in fantasy. That's what.
There was the garbage time accusations.
And 2, he had DeAndre Hopkins.
Kenny's been saying that though. He's been.
Yeah, but I mean, he had pocket presence. He was scrambling and getting out of shit.
He didn't have pocket presence.
Like
he would run around. He
that's what I'm saying.
Football.
We might have to turn the film back on. He bamboozled us. I'm thinking about it. He was doing some magical shit, and it was working. And now he's doing that same shit, and it's not working.
Do you know when it really became super prevalent to me that I was 100% right? That game when they were beating the Chiefs in the playoffs, and they were up by 24 before halftime, 24. And then went into halftime losing the game. Yeah. That was when I said, okay, you know what you're talking about, because he can't be that good.
Yeah. Jeez, man.
He was great in fantasy.
I think the Browns are super sick right now that they didn't keep Baker. I think they're super sick about that.
Could you imagine?
because they let Odell
imagine
Beckham
being in that
Jr.'s
front
father.
office?
They let Odell's father
Baker.
run Baker out of town, and Odell, who is barely even in the NFL anymore right now, who they literally had to wait 3 years for him to just be done. That's all they had to do. 3 years. He won a playoff game. He won a playoff game for them.
Could you imagine?
They got it wrong so bad.
So bad. But you know what?
Mhm.
You look at the history of that organization.
They've
Typical.
always gotten it wrong.
And then, this
right?
is fitting.
Year
And we
after
can
year.
like you can tell the rest of the league doesn't even respect them because when Deshaun Watson got that league-breaking contract, usually like that sets like the rest of the league gets screwed too because now we all
They said, "Oh no, we set the number back."
That's
The
right.
number-
Like
the number
people,
going back.
people were in negotiations telling the Brown, like telling quarterbacks, like, no, the Browns did that. The rest of the league ain't doing that. Like, like they don't count. Like that's how much the league doesn't respect the Browns.
Crazy, actually crazy, and they're screwed. Like if they cut him, because he can't play. He can't play, and I don't even know what's going to happen.
Oh, they can't get rid of him. They'll be devastating.
Get rid of him.
It'll be devastating to the
Do
team.
you know what they have to do? They have to be bad and draft a quarterback. Because that's the only way is you're going to have to pay someone on a rookie deal. Because like you're tied to him. The money's guaranteed.
Only way
they
just
restructured. Yeah, but you're going to bring in.
What are you going to bench $109 million quarterback?
I'd be fine benching him if you had someone.
I'm just talking different scenarios here.
No, right.
Yeah.
That's why you have to draft somebody. But they also just restructured his deal, which makes it even more uncuttable later because they moved all the money from now to later. Which I don't know why he would do that because he sucks now. So what makes you think he's gonna be good later?
And also, so apparently, I guess they have other evidence. They brought up another lawsuit.
Yeah.
And they said that he will not go on the commissioner's exempt list, so he is still going to play. I don't know how long it's going to last.
I think
so somebody,
unless their front office knows something we don't, they're like, oh, he's going to get busted. We ain't going to have to pay this contract out because other than that, I don't know.
Or conspiracy. They've had it the whole time, just waiting to drop it if he keeps playing shitty. How about that? Because he had 30 cases. Why wasn't this one there? Now, when one comes out of nowhere when he just had a debut of the season and it's shitty.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just like that doesn't make sense.
All I want to say is karma is a real thing.
Yeah, it comes back.
It's a real thing.
Like what Timberlake said.
Yeah, hello. Is anybody home?
Because I don't care what anybody says. There's no way there's that many accusations against you, and every single one of them is false. I'm sorry. Like they're not all true. I'll give you that. There probably aren't some that are true.
There's some truth to that.
But there's some that are true. And the fact that this man did not serve anything, have to do anything about it, karma is real. And
you know what's even crazier? Yeah, karma's real, but like, what did the Cleveland Browns? Not even that. What did the Cleveland Browns organization do to have to deserve this? Like,
they're just
who did they do? What did they do wrong? Like, they literally had a quarterback, right? Like Baker Mayfield was serviceable, bro. Like he was.
Do you know what they did? They bailed on their number 1 overall pick for a prima donna wide receiver. So this is the football gods getting back at them too.
There you go. Yeah.
So this is
Kenny, not even a prima donna's wide receiver's father.
Right.
Which, I mean, obviously Odell had something to say with it, but still, Odell never said anything publicly ever. It was all his daddy. All for Odell to then leave the team anyways and go win a Super Bowl. Yeah, leave you high and dry and go win a Super Bowl.
And you did all of this after you won the division, or not? You didn't win the division. You won the play. You made the playoffs.
Won a playoff game,
and then went into Pittsburgh and beat Pittsburgh on the road in the playoffs.
Yes,
and then said, "Nah, gonna blow this thing up."
And then, not to mention, to make it even worse for the Browns, you lose your star running back to a nasty broken leg last year. Like, how bad is this fucking organization? Is crazy.
What about the Cowboys? How you feeling about the Cowboys?
I don't talk about the Cowboys until November.
They was do. There we go,
bro. Like, listen. This happens every year.
Only thing I got. I got 2 things. Michael Parsons, the fucking beast.
We know about that.
And then CD. Shout out CD is special, man.
But listen. These are the things that we know this about the Cowboys, right? We know this. First off, they don't have a running back room at all. So that's gonna hurt them bad.
Zeke is back.
Freaky
Zeke is back.
No,
he was in the game hurdling people. He turned back the clock. He said,
They have no running back room at all.
He said 20. He said
Dak looks good
2016.
for the first 5. I mean, Dak looks good for the first 5 weeks, and then it's like, oh, can you win a game with Dak Prescott? And it's
You
like,
got that bread.
And I don't know how to measure this game because, as you guys have known for the past 5 years, I have been super low on the Browns. So I like this is if you're a good football team like the Cowboys are, this is what you should have done. So like, good, like they're where they should be. I'm not overreacting to anything I saw this game.
True.
yeah, I mean, I don't talk about the Cowboys until December, so we'll see what happens in January.
And then we get into the Rams and the Lions, man.
Listen,
26-20.
If I'm a Lions, all I'm saying is if I'm a Lions fan, I'm not happy. If I'm a Rams fan, obviously I'm not happy we lost, but you have to take what you can do.
You said
know
if you're a
saying?
Lions fan, you're not happy?
No, you took a team that had no starting lineman, starting offensive line, wide receiver, cornerback to overtime.
They said, here, David Montgomery.
Like, what? Why would you be happy about that win? The Rams literally were down to 0 people. They had Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford again. That was it.
I can't stand you, bro.
I get what he's saying, though, Lord. Like, if you were playing against a team with all backups and you had to struggle against them, like, you'd be like, I'm really confident in the direction of my team right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't say, like, I wouldn't be pressing panic, but I wouldn't feel, like, overjoyed.
It took them overtime to beat Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp. That's what it was.
But I will say, I mean, I'm also high in the Rams this year, though, so I think beating the Rams is something to be proud of.
I agree. I mean, obviously, beating a team of that caliber, yes. Beating a team of that caliber at that state, whatever. You should have won in regulation. Oh, plus, you were up the whole game. How do you let us come back?
I got questions for Sean McVay because where was Blake Corum?
Didn't get a single snap.
Not
Ronnie
one.
Rivers over him, bro. I don't know.
Fake news.
Listen, Kenny,
the fake news that was sprinkled in.
Listen, let me tell you.
They didn't use him at kick returner. McVay told me he was a starting kick returner. He didn't
I thought a punt returner.
My guy,
Kyron Williams is the
Kyron's the
punt
punt
returner.
returner.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was switched.
Listen,
Okay.
you call Cam Akers up and ask him about this. All right, this is what he did to Cam Akers for 4
Anytime
years.
a running back is hyped up in the offseason from the Rams, take his backup.
Get him out. Get him out. You don't want him. You don't want him. But no, I think. Listen,
I was watching
I
the
think
game in the hotel. I was rubbing my eyes. They said Ronnie Rivers on the carry. I said, huh? And then they said it again. And then I heard yeah, now here's a guy who's got experience over.
Nah, then they zoomed in on Blake just sitting on the side.
he was like,
with his
I said,
helmet.
oh, brother, I'm going to sleep.
I think we look. I mean, listen, Stafford is incredible. I think Matthew Stafford continuously goes to show. I mean, he's just fucking incredible. Cooper Kupp is incredible. Jared Verse, like I said, he looked great. Some defensive spotlights did. Jared Goff looked okay. That Lions team is nasty. That Lions team is fucking good. Top
David Montgomery.
I got a question.
Ate y'all breakfast, lunch, and dinner in that OT.
As he should have.
Other than mobile gambling, who's going to keep up with Jamison Williams?
That dude is fucking fast. No, it's for real. He's fast.
I was about to say, I've been a believer, man. I've been waiting for this.
He was on my bench.
Because he had to miss half the year last year, so he wasn't able to get
Phil,
right.
Phil, why? He's number 2.
Yeah.
Who do you wait? Who's your other receivers though?
Let me see. I think it was for
which is probably valid why you got him on the bench.
I benched him over I benched him over DJ Moore. So
yes, I would have done the same thing though. Like,
yeah.
You're not going to bench DJ Moore,
right?
Lamb, McLaurin, and Jigba. Maybe in Jigba.
It would have been a toss up, but I would have done what you done
wait,
because Jameson hadn't played a full year yet. Like,
yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was armchair.
Man,
Dobbs, Chase, Godwin, Metcalf.
Yeah, I got in my one league. I got Jameson, Khalil, Dobbs, Worthy, DJ Moore, Olave, Justin Jefferson. It's my receiving core. So I got some people, and we're not making the same mistake we made last week of benching Worthy. Worthy's going in the flex. And we there. But Jameson against Tampa Bay looks nice though, because who was sticking him?
That might be a shootout.
I think we did watch the NFC Championship right there. I think the Lions and Rams NFC Championship. Because I don't like the fucking 49ers.
Yeah, we know. We know. You don't listen.
Really? Oh,
I can't stand
That's a
them.
great. That's a great segue.
That's a
Because Jets 49ers Monday night.
Did Aaron
We're
Rodgers
talking-
look bad or did he look bad?
160 something?
He
Oh,
looked like
Probably rusty.
he looked like he's a
Looked rusty.
40-year-old coming
He-
off of a.
It
Yeah,
looked
he
rusty.
just
of an
looked rusty.
Achilles tear.
I wouldn't say
He
he
looked
looked
rusty.
bad though.
Yeah,
What
I don't
looked
think he looked
was
bad.
what looked bad was their fucking defense. That's supposed to be
All
Yeah, their
world.
defense got
Seven-
shredded.
seven first round picks on that defense, and they
Yeah,
got shredded.
they
and they
got
allowed a
shredded.
touchdown on 8 straight possessions.
with no Christian McCaffrey.
4 on 8 straight possessions. Right.
shout out Jordan Mason.
Jordan Mason, free agent running back, just violated them.
Violated.
Where was Mosley? Where was Quentin Williams' brother?
Who's
Said
Quentin
belt
Williams?
the ass all night.
Quincy, one of the best inside linebackers in the league too.
That's actually his brother.
Yes,
No.
It's not?
No.
I thought it was.
No, I don't think they're really brothers. That'd be news to me. I thought that we just said this.
Maybe not. Never mind. Are they not?
I have no idea.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
they're
Oh,
brothers.
I'm bugging. Leonard
Yeah.
Williams used to be on the line with them.
Oh
man.
no, yeah,
Oh,
Quincy,
yeah.
Quincy and Quentin.
Yeah,
they're
they're brothers. Yeah, they're brothers.
related. They are.
Yeah, related. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, belt.
I mean-
like I said, belt the ass.
I mean, the Jets looked pretty bad, but the Niners look really good, and I can't stand them. I fucking hate the Niners.
I mean, this was also the Jets' actual
Ayuk
first game, full game with
Ayuk
Aaron Rodgers.
looked,
So
Ayuk looked rusty
good,
too.
right?
Yeah, super rusty.
Which is
Which he'll be fine though.
Peyton Manning was like, "This is why you don't skip camp. You make those catches in camp." But then again,
Well, that says the
yeah, you're
person
welcome,
that
Chaz.
says the person that is with his whole time he played was priority for a contract. Bro wants his money.
That's what he also said. He was
Yeah,
like, "You got to
bro
pay
wants
him."
his money.
Like, listen, when it
Right,
comes time to pay, you
It's
gotta pay him.
it's only so much of your life. You had to get the bread.
That's a fact, but I guess what you could do because he missed, like he wasn't doing football workouts. You could do what Jamar Chase did. Like Jamar Chase was in camp still. Like he's debating not playing games, but he was going to camp because when he finally was going to play, he needed to be in football shape.
Yeah, that's what like Peyton was like. Yeah, I mean, you go into some high school turf and practicing with the 12th.
Oh, no, it's not the same.
Ohio State. It's
Right.
not
you
the
work out
same.
with the trees. Just
It's not
Right.
the same. Or going to run on the beach. Like that shit's not the same.
Right.
it's not Rocky.
You're not playing against the corners that are physical for 2.5 hours every day.
Right. And you're not making diving catches on the beach or on that turf and pad. Like you're not doing that shit.
Yeah,
Do you know who the biggest winner in all of this was this Monday night game?
Brock Purdy.
No, Hassan Reddick, because his agent's going to call Joe Douglas and say that defense looked real suspect. Sure could use a pass rusher. I know somebody.
Yep.
I know a guy. See, when there's a
I got
guy.
somebody on speed dial.
Mm-hmm. And then he's going to end it with, "Oh yeah, and yesterday's price is not today's price. Time to pay up."
That's a fact.
He's the biggest winner in all of this because your defense, Robert Saleh, you're supposed to be this defensive guru, and you brought in Aaron Rodgers,
His record is stacking up. It's bad.
and
They call him for him.
you got rocked by Jordan Mason and Juwan Jennings.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like the Avengers didn't even beat you. Jordan Mason and Juwan Jennings beat you. Like Deebo
Hawkeye
had his
and Black
play
Widow beat you.
wrong.
And you know what Juwan Jennings is saying? Not Juwan Jennings. Hassan Reddick is saying, "That's not my problem.
You're right.
That's not my problem." That's
You
my
always
problem.
better come out that checkbook. And he's gonna say all them fines. Yeah, you got to give me a bonus because I ain't paying them.
Yeah, I think what is he leaving? What is he leaving on the table per game?
It's
Lots.
something, but I think he already has like NFL mandated $5 million in fines for missing so much.
The thing is, I want to say, is it 800,000 per
I
game?
think it was something like that.
Yeah. It must be nice.
Could you imagine having so much money that you could just do that? Like,
I'm leaving 800. Who cares? Leave it. Send it to the kids.
Yep. Who's it going to? Yep.
Oh, yeah. Chaz just said it. Yeah, 800,000. That's what it is.
and I think it's plus 5 million in fines he's already accumulated.
Yeah.
Any it's obviously we don't want to overreact. Any valid hot takes that you guys think we should watch for?
Jameis Winston, get ready.
Jameis Winston, get ready. That's not that bad.
No,
The way the season, 3 quarterbacks played last season in Cleveland.
I actually have a couple.
Oh yeah, let us know. We gotta hear this.
One.
Oh man, I know it's some bullshit. He can't even get it out. Kenny, you ready for this?
One.
can't wait.
If I was a betting man, I'm betting. I'm betting Atlanta Falcons money line all over the fucking Eagles because I'm feeling this team.
Hey Kenny, that's gonna be
what this team just did against the Steelers.
I really was. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I was really thinking about Week 3 going to New Orleans for that Philly game.
Listen,
I was thinking about it.
I what I saw from Philadelphia.
Tickets aren't that bad.
What I saw from Philadelphia, I wasn't impressed with Jalen Hurts. Obviously, I was impressed with Saquon Barkley. But
I'm not moved.
What I saw.
Kenny,
Wait, let him finish.
I was just thinking they got 2 safeties. He's gonna be in hell.
Right. Go ahead, Neil.
That's what
going.
I'm saying.
Preaching.
Listen. Like the Falcons might actually go crazy. And it's what is it? It's Monday night.
Monday night, baby. Monday night in the
spicy.
link.
Monday night in the link. It's gonna be hectic out there.
I mean, it's not really much of a. I mean, people might say, "No, Neil, that's not a hot take." The Falcons are supposed to do, yeah, but the Falcons just lost at home to the Steelers with Justin Fields, our quarterback. Listen, I think that's an outlier. I think their head coach gets the team right. I think they know what they need to do to win a game now. I think Kyle Pitts is going to get fed. I think Bijan is going to get fed, and I think this team beats the Eagles. That's what I think. That's my first hot take.
Side note,
Said reload.
Then I told motherfuckers it was an Arthur Smith problem. Bijan Robinson had 25 touches at Tyler Allgeier's 3. I told people don't want to believe me. Kenny don't know what he's talking about. He don't follow the team. He don't know what he's saying.
Bro, it's common. Listen, bro, it's common sense.
Right.
Listen, this Falcons coach just came away from a coach who gave Todd Gurley 600 touches with knee arthritis. Right. He's gonna give the best player on the team the ball no matter what. This is what
it's like.
Kyle Pitts had a touchdown. Look at that. He already has a quarter of the amount of his career touchdowns in 1 week.
And then it's like shit like that where it's like you see last season where you're trying to limit a guy, but then also say you're going to get him the ball or he's the focal point of the offense. Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
The two they don't relate.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we're going to preserve Bijan. He wasn't suspended, but then there's a report that he was suspended. He plays half of the game like we're in high school. Like, but this guy gets another job. I just don't.
Wait, he gets another job, and he gave Najee Harris the ball 20 times. That was literally that was just a slap in Bijan. So he did that shit to be funny. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Because
Atlanta's 240 plus 240, by the way.
I'm taking it.
He said, "If I was, but I'm not."
Is that on FanDuel?
I'm joking.
I don't know. I don't have any of that.
I'm just joking.
I'm just joking. But what about you, Kenny? Any hot takes early? I necessarily don't got any right now.
Drew Lock will be the starting quarterback in New York by the end of the year.
Oh yeah, that's on schedule.
That's not a hot take. I don't think.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people believe that they don't want to move off him because
we are paying
him $40 million a year. But I'm telling you,
Pats fans in the chat today. What's up, Chris?
Happening.
So that was actually my second. So I said I had 2 hot takes. My second was I think the Pats start the season 2-0. I think that they win. I think they beat the Seahawks this week coming up, and I think the Pats start the season 2-0.
Oh,
they told Phil they wouldn't do nothing.
That's what I think.
That's what they told you, Phil.
I actually picked them to win this week as well. So yeah.
Hey.
I can see that. How about
I think? And I think also another quick hot take. I think the Rams start 0-5 this year.
Oh, Lord.
But
Let's-
they make
We'll
the
see you in week.
playoffs.
We'll see you in week 5. Yeah.
But they
Yeah,
make
we
the
make-
playoffs though.
Yeah.
Oh, the Patriots are plus.
You know what's
170.
crazy about like the way the Falcons schedule lines up too? We can start 0-3 and still win the division because our
Yeah.
3 toughest games are week 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I
The
can't wait to see how this
Rams.
works out.
The Rams will go. Those are my 3 hot takes. Rams are going to start.
Let's
0-5.
get to the pick'ems though. Let's get to the pick'ems.
All right. Let me get my notes up.
How did we do last week, by the way?
Oh yeah, let me pull up the.
I think did I miss on one?
No one
No.
had more than 2 right. All right.
Damn.
Damn.
So I thought I had a bad week because I got 1 right. Phil got 2 right. Lawrence got 2 right. Neil got none right.
Damn.
I didn't get a single one right.
No, you picked Baltimore, Green Bay, LA, and the Jets.
Damn.
That boy trash.
And that's why I don't-
he's,
That's why you're not betting, man.
That's why I don't bet.
he's suspended from pick'ems.
That's why I don't bet. ladies and
Suspension
gentlemen.
1 week.
So I don't know if I like the fact that he just said he likes the Falcons this week.
I'm-
Well,
Oh, the
that's-
you know
Patriots?
what-
Damn.
Do you,
Fuck.
do you know what that means, Neil and Phil? He's due to be right.
I gotta be
Okay.
right.
So
You gotta be
let's
right.
get this shit
Yeah.
going.
What we got? We starting with tomorrow, right?
Yep, hang on, wait, I'm clearing out.
Oh yeah,
my-
he just make that.
I said,
All right.
insurance is a scam.
So that's a fact. Thursday night we have Buffalo and Miami.
Give me-
Also, shout out to the NFL for giving us a good Thursday night game.
Give me Miami. Give me Tyreek Hill for 220.
I'm going Miami as well.
Lawrence,
I think they split with the Bills this season, so I think they take the home game.
I got Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah. The Bills have been whooping the Dolphins the last like 15, 16
The
games.
only
so-
thing, is I think the Miami has no running backs this week. Is gonna suck. But
well, Etienne is a game time decision.
they said he's probably not gonna play. He's got a bad ankle.
Don't
Oh.
say that yet. I'm keeping hope alive until Thursday at 8:15.
You
Yep.
mean tomorrow? You mean in like 12 hours?
100%.
Yep, game time decision. Like I said, game time decision.
This one is actually really tough, but I do think I'm gonna go with Miami right now.
Yeah, Chad. That's what I'm saying. Give me 220 for that boy Tyreek.
Yeah, that's really why I'm picking them is because Miami right now the receivers are healthy and like if they split, I think it'll be later in the year when Miami's dinged up.
Hey, 2 pass attempts. Boom.
All right, so I just want to make sure everyone's got Miami except Lawrence has Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lone Wolf. Oh,
Separate.
Sunday night. Caleb Williams versus CJ Stroud.
Give me
Texans.
Houston.
Texans.
Yeah,
Somebody knocking them boots.
clean
H-Town.
sweet Houston.
Oh. Bill's gonna have Hamlin back there. Reek might go for 330.
Chill, that should have been the league's comeback.
That's
player of the
comeback
year.
player of the year right there.
Candidate.
Monday night. Hot Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Shitbirds.
Give
Oh,
me
wow.
the shit. Give me the shitbirds.
Oh, you changed your mind.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. The Falcons.
It's a Philadelphia
Give me
shitbird.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Give me the Atlanta, not the shitbirds. It's the shitbirds against the shittier birds. Wait, what's Lawrence doing? Is
Lawrence
he
doing
drunk?
5
Shady. The shady. We're taking the Eagles.
Oh,
Need that. We need that.
Wait, but Lawrence doesn't like the Eagles, so he must really hate the Falcons. So
yep.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
come
It's
on.
because he knows that they're going to lose to the Cowboys this week. So he
Oh,
needs us
yeah,
to
he
be
needs
0-2, so we
Yeah.
can't be 1-1. See, look at him laughing. He knows that's what it is. Look
Hey,
at him.
listen, all we gotta do is hurt Dak, and we got a chance. Because they not
Bill?
listen.
Cooper Rush.
You got to double.
I'll take Hot Atlanta as
CD.
well. ATL.
Oh man,
And we
Shout
already
out
know
Kyle
who I'm
Pitts.
going.
Woo! I'm by myself again.
Yep, Lone Wolf.
Oh man,
Kirk Cousins, primetime game. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, right.
And
I
it's
told you-
intercepted.
I told you. Wait, I have to pull it up again for you guys.
I'm just saying.
No, that's not. That stat
That's
is
his. That's his.
actually
That's his
not-
quarterback now.
it's not true.
Don't talk about my quarterback. All right.
That's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Can he take the Kirk Cousins slander to heart now?
First of all, no.
This
Wait,
guy.
time out. Look, we can go back to the podcast from 2 years ago. I was on the Kirk Cousins.
No, he always
train.
Hey, bro,
I can see that, yeah.
I'm joking.
No, I'm saying though.
I'm joking.
Joking.
Don't get so defensive, man.
Man, shut up with Derek Carr's bitch ass back there.
Why you? He ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it does.
When's hate week this year? That's what I need to know.
Week 4, Neil.
Week 4.
Oh man, that's gonna be good.
It's spicy.
By the way, just so we'd all like to know, Kirk Cousins can't win in prime time. He was 7-9 in prime time
bro, you
games
said it last week, bro.
in Minnesota and 12-20
All
overall.
right, wrap it up, bro.
That's not good, Kenny.
Wait, but no, people said he has never won a primetime game, and that's just not true. He's
12
won
and
12
20
of
is terrible. That's
them.
so
Yeah,
bad.
but there's 12 of them that he's won.
12 and 20 is terrible.
All right, what's the that's the last game, right?
That's it.
Yeah, that's the Monday night game.
Bet. I'm trying to see what other games I'm gonna be tuned into.
In case anybody wanted to know, I would have picked the Cardinals.
Buccaneers,
against
Lions.
the Rams.
Bengals, Chiefs.
A lot of these games are disgusting.
Yeah, it's not a good week.
Colts,
two.
Packers.
All the prime time are pretty good.
No, Colts Packers isn't gonna be good because Jordan Love's not playing.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Panthers,
Bengals.
Chargers, Ravens,
Stinks.
Raiders, trash.
Stinks.
Colts, Packers would have been good if Love was going to be there. Trash.
Jets,
Jags,
Titans.
Browns, 49ers, Vikings,
Oh,
Pats, Seattle,
Yay.
Jets, Titans. Oh,
Jets, Titans might be an all right one though.
yeah, it might not be bad. It might be 13-13.
and then you got the Chiefs. You got Chiefs against the guy that can't make a fist.
Grip a football.
Grip a football, make a fist.
The Steelers Broncos will be a good one because it will be two teams that are stuck in mediocrity.
The Russell Wilson Bowl.
I might bet only field goals that game. Oh wait, I don't bet.
Oh, let's look at that real quick.
Both teams to make 6 field goals that game or something. It's crazy. That
Also-
might be. You know what? Next week might be a good week to bet that FanDuel special. Every single team to make a field goal at the 1 o'clock window.
Yeah.
This week,
Yeah. See what that special is.
Don't tell us twice.
Russell
Open
Wilson,
phone.
his days as a starting quarterback might be done now. By the way, too,
Oh, I know
That
that
injury serious?
already.
because the worst thing that could happen for him was Justin Fields playing well.
And winning
I
a
mean,
game.
Yeah, because the only way he was guaranteed his job back is if Justin Fields was absolutely atrocious, and Justin Fields was not.
Mike Tomlin was sitting over like, you
So what's
might
his
be
odds on
done.
When they asked him on
What,
Tuesday at the
where's
press
your guy?
conference, you heard what he
It
said.
might not.
Specials. It should be up by now.
He said,
Yeah, because Thursday's about to kick off too.
he said, yeah, well, we're going to proceed as Justin Fields our starting quarterback, and he's available. Russell is not. I only deal with who's here.
Russell
And
should have went to New York. He should have went to New York.
I don't think they wanted him. I don't think they offered him because Daniel Jones was there.
I know. Might not be. Maybe it's not up yet, Phil.
Is it maybe a DK thing or is it a FanDuel thing?
It's FanDuel. It's FanDuel NFL Sunday.
DK.
Yeah, I think they do it like maybe like Wednesday.
They do
like,
it.
like
They
I
know
think
they
do
do
it the day of.
Yeah, they do that. They do it like Saturday or Sunday. Early.
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Like game specials.
'Cause
Oh,
they,
yeah, they
you
do.
gotta
Yeah,
you gotta factor in who's gonna be out.
Right, because they
who's
try to
all that
wait as
stuff.
much as they can. Yep.
Yeah, because I remember someone did it and they said they posted it like Saturday night, so it might be Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Yeah.
That was that one that whatchamacallit, Gold Boy JD hit on
yeah.
that one day when he won like $400,000. What did he win off that? I think he's posted on his shit still. That's not. He took it down.
Crazy work.
Nice.
Bro, that Discord. I mean, I don't gamble anymore, but like if I would have, I
This
would.
is the fifth time he said this.
I would, bro. I'm
I'm
because
not
I'm itching
gambling
like
anymore.
crazy. I'm seeing fucking.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the hits left and right. I might have.
I'm
I
all
opened up
jacked
my
up on
FanDuel app.
Mountain Dew.
I opened up my FanDuel app the other day. It was like trying to get my face. I was like, no, you ain't gonna get me. You're not getting my face. No, you're not getting it.
Oh man. Any last words, fellas?
Fuck the NFL.
It's you in a month.
5 weeks.
He said PTO entered now.
Unless we win this weekend.
Just win,
Also,
baby,
Kenny,
just win.
before we end, Kenny, what's up? This showbox was let me down this weekend, bro.
First of all, it's a
Or
super
Superbox. I'm sorry, Superbox let me
Second of
down
all,
this
I mean,
weekend.
it's probably because everyone's probably is on the server now because no one wants to pay for Red Zone.
It's crazy. I couldn't even watch Red Zone. I couldn't even watch the channel.
Well, you'll just have to flip between the actual games. Oh, we'll talk. I'll tell you after. I don't want to get into it.
For me, with everyone talking about Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese for WNBA. Shout out Asia Wilson. Most points in a regular season. She's almost to 1K. She just broke it today. So hey, more history on the way for Asia.
Anyways.
Yeah. So nice to get some Asia Wilson news out there and accomplishments.
Shout out to Asia.
Shout out Asia.
Her and Stewie the best in the league.
That MVP. She should be MVP this year. So I think she'll win. So hopefully.
Yeah.
Shout out Asia. I think she's like a 20 away from
controversy sells though.
Yeah. Caitlin should be in the running for MVP, but we'll see. But Asia's win it.
For me, man, I just hope it's another good weekend of football. College too. I'm definitely tuned into college. I think who does Mizzou play this weekend?
Kenny, Syracuse won last weekend.
Yes, they did against a ranked opponent, baby, and received 63 votes in the AP poll.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're winning a bowl game this year, Kenny.
Missouri plays Boston College.
We're going to the college football playoff, Neil.
They just might
imagine the dome.
They just might.
All you got to do is look at the schedule. Look at the schedule, Neil. A lot of W's. If
Georgia Tech brought in Seamus for nothing.
If you finish first or second place in the ACC, it's going to be kind of tough to leave them out of a 12-team playoff.
Kenny, chew on a W for me. Let me see.
All right, man. Y'all losing, man.
You saw what Coach Brown said. When you play us, just be quiet. Don't give us no bulletin board material. Just be quiet.
I saw that too. I didn't know they got rid of the other guy.
Who, Dino?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we got the best recruiter in the country now. It's a known fact. He was at Georgia. #1 recruiter in the country. Dog.
Not my problem.
Portal open. What did he do? 6 a.m. He was on a flight to Kyle McCord's house. He said, "Come on, buddy. What are we doing here?"
Oh, you're good. You want the NIL? Let's get it.
Pretty much.
All right, man. About to get up out of here and play some 2K.
How is it, by the way?
Yes, sir.
Shooting is difficult.
I heard. Phil?
So it's smart to just have a big, chill in the paint.
Yes.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. Oh, also playmaking is difficult as well. So
no more abusing pick and roll.
Yeah.
And just dunking from the free throw line.
Well, our bigs don't screen.
Well, because I can't screen because every time
you know what? Kenny get a pass. We just started playing, but Nick don't screen nothing.
Wait,
he don't screen anything.
Nick don't screen until I start to screen. Then he wants to screen with me, and now there's 5 guys clogging it up. Like, what are you doing?
And I was told I don't play make. We got 19 assists, so I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Defense.
Hey, help me on defense.
We gotta defend the guards. I got what's the name? I got a new guy.
Hey.
But we
online. I got a new guy. It's a
IBTE Sports.
It's Paul George, Jaden McDaniels.
Oh, damn! So they want to open the playoffs. Fuck.
It's a two-way catch and shoot ace. Like that.
Isn't that what Woodman has?
I don't know. I have a wing though. I made a 6'8" guy.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Let's get off this so we can play.
All right. We up out
here.
Appreciate y'all. Peace.